Have you ever noticed how some people seem to be admired instantly? Maybe they're attractive, confident, or well-dressed, and suddenly, people assume they must also be intelligent, kind, successful, or talented. But here's the strange part. None of those qualities may actually be true. This psychological phenomenon is called the halo effect. The halo effect happens when one positive trait influences how we judge someone's entire personality. In simple terms, if someone has one good quality, our brain automatically assumes they must have many other good qualities as well. It's like our mind places a halo above that person, and suddenly, everything about them seems better. And most of the time, we don't even realize it's happening. Our brains are constantly making quick judgments about people. Every day we meet new individuals, see faces online, watch interviews, and form impressions in just seconds. Analyzing every detail about a person would take too much time and mental energy, so the brain takes shortcuts. Instead of evaluating each trait separately, it uses one noticeable quality to shape the entire judgment. And this shortcut creates the halo effect. One of the most common examples involves physical attractiveness. Studies have shown that attractive people are often perceived as more intelligent, more trustworthy, and more capable, even when there's no evidence to support those assumptions. This doesn't mean people are intentionally unfair. It simply means the brain is using appearance as a shortcut to make fast decisions. The halo effect also appears in workplaces. For example, imagine an employee who is very confident during presentations. Because of that confidence, managers might assume the employee is highly competent in many other areas as well. As a result, the employee might receive more opportunities, promotions, or recognition. Meanwhile, someone who is equally skilled but less charismatic might be overlooked. The halo effect also plays a huge role in marketing. Companies know that if consumers associate their brand with one positive trait, like luxury, innovation, or popularity, people will automatically assume the product is high quality. This is why celebrities are often used in advertisements. If we admire a famous athlete or actor, our brains may unconsciously transfer that positive feeling to the product they're promoting, even though their talent has nothing to do with the product itself. The halo effect can also influence how we judge teachers, leaders, and public figures. If someone makes a strong first impression, people may continue viewing them positively, even when they make mistakes later. That initial positive trait creates a lasting mental filter. But the halo effect can also work in the opposite direction. Psychologists call this the horn effect. If someone has one negative trait, like appearing rude or unfriendly, we might assume they also have other negative qualities, even if we barely know them. So why does the brain rely on these shortcuts? The answer is efficiency. The human brain processes enormous amounts of information every second. Using mental shortcuts helps us make fast decisions without overloading our thinking. Most of the time, these shortcuts are useful, but sometimes they can lead to unfair judgments or inaccurate conclusions. The important thing is awareness. When you meet someone new, it's helpful to pause and ask yourself a simple question. Am I judging this person based on one trait, or am I actually evaluating the full picture? Recognizing the halo effect allows us to slow down our thinking and make more balanced judgments. Because in reality, no single trait defines a person completely. And the more we question our automatic impressions, the closer we get to seeing people as they truly are.